Brown, Elliot Hulse, Kelsey Keenan, Nick Santinoso, Preston Smiles, Sharad Chigatsa, and more. But now I'm looking to partner with a couple more coaches or course sellers who want to replicate my results and can handle, again, up to 30 to 50 plus new clients this month. So if you want the details on how all of this works, click the link below and schedule a demo on the next page. We'll break everything down for you on the demo. And as I said, if you don't make at least double your money, you don't pay, and I will pay you double your money back just for trying. So it doesn't really make sense to pressure you if you don't love it anyways. So are you ready to jam? If you are, then click this ad, the link, go to the next page, schedule your demo, and I will chat with you soon. Bye. Next page.
What's up, Katie?
What's up? How are you?
Is this your sound or mine? Because I cannot hear you.
I do not know. I know that I am unmuted.
Boom. How is Katie feeling?
I am doing okay. Tired. But we made international bestseller on the book.
Yes. Wait, is that a new win or is that the win from last week?
This might be the same win as last week. All I know is that I've just got updates that the cover's been approved, so it's actually going to have the badge on the cover of the book.
Heck yeah.
So
epic.
Trying to keep track of everything has been really interesting.
Yes.
Because Jackie is still without internet.
Still without internet.
Still without internet. She had a little bit of internet earlier today. She was over at her neighbor's house, but now that everyone else in the cul-de-sac is home, there's like no bandwidth for the internet.
Gotcha. Just sending a couple of texts. I see James is in the house. What up, Telehealth today? There's somebody I want you to meet, James, as soon as we get here. I'm gonna send some invitations to make sure.
I heard my name.
That is you, brother. What's up, James?
Hi.
I want you to meet my friend Ezzy, who you may have seen. I met him in person when I was in Kansas City for a day on my way from New Orleans to LA. And he was sharing some of the projects he's up to. And I was like, yo, you gotta meet James, because he's doing some breakthrough stuff in mental health. And I don't know what it is, but my spidey senses were tingling that there is synergy. So I trust the spidey senses, and you guys should connect.
Yeah, that'd be good.
What's up, Brittany?
What's up?
How's Brittany feeling today?
Doing good. Trying to hammer a bunch of stuff out. It's a wild time. So.
Got it.
But yeah.
What's up, Michelle? Welcome.
Hello. Thank you.
You seem familiar. Where have we met?
We haven't, I don't think we have actually. Empress invited me, but I don't see her here yet.
Gotcha. Well, if you're Empress's friend, then you're my friend now. So welcome. Welcome, Michelle.
Thank you.
I think we want to give you a proper Manifest X welcome. Walt's in the house, everybody. Let's go. Our newest VIP. So massive shout out to Walt. Super excited to have you here, brother. Are you with us? Are you able to show up and have us see your face and hear your voice? Yes, no, maybe. Okay. Soon enough, we'll all be celebrating Walt. We got Ezzy Redwood in the house. What's up, Ezzy? Say what's up to our people.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
What's up, Player One? It was so good to see you, brother. I'm glad you made it. Glad you made it. So I want you to connect with James up here with the Telehealth today, who runs the platform up for mental health awareness that I've been telling you about. there's some amazing synergy there. So you guys need to be.
I'm here. I trying to multitask here. So good afternoon.
Welcome, Walt. Single task, Walt. One task. You have one job. Be here now. Yeah, it's perfect, brother. People are coming in and we're inviting people to close their tabs. I'm gonna do the same. I have 2 laptops up, so I think I can shut down one of them. And I'm gonna be sharing some updates, invites, announcements, and then we'll do what we do. I'm noticing some people are a little low energy today. Me too. I'm still recovering, maybe jet lagged or something. Something in the water, something in the air, who knows? But we're gonna take it a little slow and just show up as we are, and all parts of you are welcome here. We're gonna start with the energy that we have available and raise it to the roof and beyond. So, before we get started, I guess I want to share some announcements, and I'm going to do the meditation. So first of all, I want to acknowledge Walt in the house who upgraded to VIP. Massive welcome and shout out to Walt, brother. I'm so excited to be here with you and see you flourish in your personal growth, leadership, and your podcasting. Walt has got decades of experience. He's a master at podcasting. Probably thousands of people have seen his stuff without,
Tens of thousands, if you really want to know.
tens of thousands.
But no, I'm working on my second decade. I started in 2010.
That's amazing. So that's wealth of experience and expertise in podcasting. I'm so excited
Thank
for you
you.
to bring that into the world in a new way and in a higher level and more nourishing and filling you to the point that over the course of the year that, hey man, going to work is going to be optional. You know what I mean? That would be a great goal for you.
Well, I've learned funny in the last, just very quickly.
Mhm.
Lewis pushed me over. Thank you very much. Didn't know who he was. I was really hard on him initially, so I didn't know who he was. And I'm learning as you are, and I'm becoming more aware. It's all vibration. That's all I can say.
All vibrations, brother. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, the mind is a tuning fork. Super good. And also shout out for Lewis for being our new enrollment coach and success coach for our clients, for our VIPs in the Mastermind, and I'm super grateful for having you on board, brother. And I see Kermit is in the house. Also, our newest member to Manifest X Mastermind just joined fresh last week. First time actually attending live at Manifest X Mastermind. Super happy to have you here, Kermit. Highly, highly talented human from LA and New Orleans. And
I'm in Orange County.
Oh no way! I'm in LA too. So we got the LA connection. And
Where are you now? Where are you in LA?
I'm in Studio City.
Oh, okay. I went to school in Studio City.
Oh, sick.
I went to Campbell Hall in Argyle, right off Laurel Canyon and the freeway, back in the day.
Crazy. That's crazy. I love going to Laurel Canyon. We go hiking there all the time.
And then I graduated from Harvard on Coldwater Canyon, so I can actually say I'm a Harvard graduate, even though it's no Harvard Westlake.
I get it. Love it. Super good. I went to Cambridge University, even though it was in Hamburg, Germany. So I don't know.
Well, there you go.
So, I know Brittany is in LA too, and I just love this group specifically. I was just sharing with a friend about how to describe Monday Mastermind. It's so hard to do. Like, I don't know, like we meditate, but it's not your average meditation. Like we do networking, but it's not your average networking, So these insane synchronicities are happening here where people have these connections that are just like, you couldn't design it better. And that's one of the things that I love about this place, where all this connection, co-creation, collaboration that's happening, and people finding teammates, coaches and, soulmates and like all of the things, but business partners. And we're big on business partners and sharing stages right now, and podcasts. So you want to know anything about podcasts? Walt knows a thing or two about podcasts. Talk to Walt about that. So welcome, Walt. Super happy you're here. And we're about to kick it off.
Thank you very much.
While you're here, and also I want to hear from Kermit as well, since you guys are brand new. Just like, what made you decide to join us out of all the many places in the world that you could be spending your Monday afternoon? Why did you join us, and why in this particular moment in time?
Well, because I believe that we were brought together. I don't know if I was driving for Lyft and I picked you up and you were saying all these wonderful things. And about a month later, I was in a funk and then needed to get past the point. And I was on Instagram for hours and your thing popped up and it just made sense. And we had a meeting and, you know, I'm just looking forward to get past. I've had a lot of growth in the last 10 years, but I need exponentially more growth, you know, to get where I want to be. So that's why I'm here. I mean, I'm learning to ask for help. I can't do it all myself. It's obvious. It's getting more obvious as the higher you get, you're gonna need help. So that's the main reason I'm here to get help and to help other people. You know, do the same thing.
Yes, yes. It's so powerful when you're showing up open and vulnerable, and you're willing to be supported. How many more people you can support yourself? And you get to be self-centered in that way, meaning centering yourself, being balanced, you know, whereas other people will blame you for being self-centered and focusing on you, but they're really saying you should focus on me. Right?
Exactly. Got it.
And so you're in the right place, Kermit. I'm so happy for you to be here.
All right, good to be here.
What made you decide to join us, my friend?
Well, unmute. Well, again, what Kermit's saying, I've been in a funk and it's all vibration, and Lewis really did ask us pointed questions and, you know, made some outrageous statements, and I'm going to hold him to it.
Epic. I love it. Guys.
And to be frank, the book that he suggested, I know you all probably are aware of it. I had never heard of it, and I'm listening to it on Audible and reading it, and it's an amazing book.
Love it. Love it.
Feel free to prosper with the simplest prosperity laws available.
Amazing. Amazing. Lucy, you haven't recommended the book to me yet, my man. I need to get on this. You did actually. As
my mother would say, do not pass go, do not collect your $200, go get it.
That's it. That's it. I'm loving the chat, by the way, guys. Yeah, SC Blake in the house, Jasmine is in the house, Vicky. Please share with us in the comments who you are, where you're from, what you do for people, so that the synchronicities and interconnection can happen as we go along. And I want to acknowledge Michelle in the group. Speaking of books that are absolute must-haves, do not pass go, do not collect $200 or anything. Is this book right here, The Millionaire Master Plan. Those of you who know about wealth dynamics, raise your hands if you know about this book. It's written by Roger James Hamilton. One of my clients, Tommy, actually did an entire retreat just based on the concept of this book in Guatemala. And when we did our first Tulum retreat, it was a required reading. It's like, you don't get to pass go without having read this book. And what it's doing, it's literally showing you the wealth lighthouse from infrared, meaning making less money every month, creating more debt every month, all the way to like ultraviolet, where you are controlling markets and you're basically creating currencies and controlling the flow of currencies. Basically everything from debt broke to being a multi-billionaire, it has everything step by step essentially mapped out. So you know where you're at, because one set of rules and laws that you need to be focused on will take you to the next level. But then at the next level, it has to be it's a different game. And so this helps you to know which old strategies and tools to let go of, which new habits, strategies to adapt in order to take it to the next level. And I heard that Lewis actually has, people want to get the title. So it's called The Millionaire Master Plan. That's the title of the book, The Millionaire Master Plan. And it's by Roger James Hamilton. I'm not affiliated whatsoever, but Lewis is a certified wealth dynamics coach. Now, wealth dynamics is or consultant, I think is the proper word. Wealth dynamics is the assessment that goes with it. So it tells you exactly where you're at and what you need to focus on to take your business to the next level. So highly recommend. It's kind of my compass. It tells me which direction I need to go. Right now, full transparency, with Manifest X, we're at yellow level, or working on yellow to green. And I was literally just reviewing it today. There's like these little checklists. I got to turn off this little thing so you can see it properly. I'm going to go there. I'm going to turn off my virtual background for you guys. That's how important this is. Boom. All right. So it comes with checklists and summaries at the end of each chapter. So it's like, for example, I had to answer establishing my enterprise to go to establish green level. Do you have a compelling and unique enterprise promise offer that creates attraction in customers and resources? Yes, do. That's or no. And then question 2, do we have a business model that affords a leadership team and a team charter with a clear flight path for the team? I had to be honest with myself. No, like I know the vision of values and the flight path and everything, but I don't have it clearly documented in a, you know what I mean? I mean, I did document it clearly, but that was like a year ago and everything has changed. So it's like, so I got it. So it helps me really to assess where I'm at to know what my next growth move is. And so highly, highly recommend this. No matter what level you're at, if you read it before, read it again. It's your reference guide. So Millionaire Master Plan, Roger James Hamilton. And the reason I love it for you conscious people here and my energy healers, this guy is a legit energy healer. The entire lighthouse, the wealth lighthouse, is based on the chakra system. So like infrared level is roots, your identity, where you're facing your fears, right? To rise to the next level. Right, and then it goes up. Ultraviolet is like the billionaire level. That's all crown chakra. It's literally all inspiration, and it's all up here. And so you're literally working through each energy level one at a time, from the root chakra all the way to the top. Pretty neat, right? And so when you flow at the highest level, literally your imagination and your inspiration is like controlling the masses. Like if you think about Steve Jobs, dude had an idea. He communicates his idea to somebody, and then he's got teams of teams to go make it happen. And all he does is go, tell people what he thinks, and they go make it happen. And then he presents it in front of a stage of like thousands of people, has a huge price tag, and everybody gives him standing ovations for handing him a ton of money, right? So, vision. Anyway, big fan. That's enough. I'm plugging the book. Beyond that, I will say announcements. So, Manifest X got some cool shit happening. We're about to meditate, so I'm gonna be fast. We got Fiji is still in the books. I think last I checked, we had 20 spots left. I don't know how many there are now, but if you all felt the call, ever want to go to Fiji, this is the time to go to Fiji. Talk to me about joining us in Fiji, and it's a 5-day life and business accelerator. It will be absolutely life-changing. Talk to me about Fiji. What else can I say? It's gonna be epic. We've got our 5-day virtual immersive experience. So those of you who's like, Fiji, it's not in the cards, that's too much travel or too expensive or whatever the case may be. October 25th, mark your calendars. Don't miss this 5-day virtual immersion. What we're doing is massive abundance. That means you learn theta healing. You walk away being a certified theta healer. That means you have intuitive abilities where you can check somebody's energy levels and know exactly what's up with them 100% of the time, spot on. It's never not worked. People are always like, yep, that's spot on, 100%. So, and it's worked for every one of my students so far. So that's gonna be epic. Intuition, healing, like if you have abundance blocks in any kind of way, lack of confidence, lack of self-worth, day 2 gets eradicated. It's like 5 years of therapy in 5 days. And then finally you do manifesting on day 3. And then we integrate all of the skills into your business. So day 4 and 5, we have the best experts and speakers that I know. I invite them, people I selfishly want to learn from, and they'll be teaching us how to integrate these newfound skills, newfound confidence into channeling into our business ventures or into our lives, whatever we're creating next. So super stoked. That's actually included for Katie, Jackie, and team, because they're our high-level VIPs at the 30 grand above level. That's part of what you're getting. And for everyone else, if you're not yet signed up for the 5-day immersive experience, it's called Manifest X Live. Drop a hashtag Manifest X Live. So that will be coming up October 25th for 5 days. Now, there are probably more events. Some of you are throwing events, so please let us know in the chat what your events dates are. If you're looking for speakers, if you're looking for affiliate partners, if you're looking for guests, if you just want guests to attend. Everybody here needs to be rocking an event because it's so powerful. It's so transformational. It's like if you're having 30 conversations, a month in order to fill your programs and sell your offers, what if you could have 30 conversations at the same time? You're literally collapsing time. Everybody deserves to have that gift. Blake says, great. Wow, the vibration of this mastermind is incredible. Just want to say hi. Yes. All right, brother. It's so good to see you, my friend. I'm reading the comments. Empress says Miro is correct frequency. Work on yourself. Vicky's in the house. System developer, design ERP systems, enlightened companies. What's up, Vicky? Long time no see. Please play full out, guys. Show up on camera. Let's celebrate you and get to know your face. Thank you guys for sharing all that. Oh yeah, and then we have Global Awakening Summit. We got speakers. I'll be speaking at Global Awakening Summit in Miami. Just got off the phone with the event producer, Kessa. She's amazing. Along with Laurel Langmeyer, who was in the Get Paid to Speak Challenge. And some real amazing industry. I'm honored, genuinely. Like, she's written 5 New York Times bestsellers. Her last book was How to Make Your Kids Millionaires. And my son loves that. He's like, I can get a VR before I'm 13. Like, well, yeah. If you're a millionaire by 13, of course. You can do that. Yeah, so Harrison Klein will be there. Many of our community members will be there. Nicole and I will be there. Louis, I got to talk to you, but you get to be there as well. So I just negotiated some deals for you to be there as part of the team. And it's going to be late. Oh yeah, and then there's this Vegas experience. If you ever wanted to go to Vegas, my friend Craig Shaw is having a high net worth individuals mastermind in Vegas. But yeah, back to Miami, there'll be a yacht mastermind as well, which I think is really clutch. So we're still looking for speakers for the Miami 200 entrepreneurs in the audience. And so if Global Awakening, wealth creation, mindset, abundance, any of that is in your wheelhouse, and you're available for pay to play, this is not a get paid to, like, this is the type, this is perfect for somebody who already has a premium offer that they're confident about. It is not for total newbies. Like, this is not going to be your first stage. You have to be an experienced speaker, and you have to be ready to rock a premium offer on the back end, because that's how you make your money back. It is not for free to be on that stage. But if you have a high ticket offer, it'll be like 5-10x your investment for sure, if you know what you're doing. So anyway, talk to me about speaking in Miami if that's appropriate for you. And I'm just scanning the. Vicky says, talk to me about Fiji. For sure. Sure, Vicky. Let's connect one-on-one. Let's jam on Fiji. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay, that's time. Let's do this, everybody. By all means, feel free to scan the chat later. Right now, I want you to close all of the tabs. Be fully present. And we're going in. We're doing this thing. I'm going to ask you to just answer one potent and powerful question for yourself. And where this comes from is the area in your life where you struggle the most, okay? The area in your life where you struggle the most is where you trust God and you trust yourself the least. It's where you're unable to let love in fully. With that said, I just want you to feel in your body and just reflect on your last week of this, of this lifetime. And just notice, like, where are you letting love in the least? Where are you trusting yourself the least? Where you not feel supported by God and the universe at all? Just to be aware. So what if we could just make that feel 10% better, just 10% lighter, to lighten the load, and then find our confidence zone again, our joy and our genius zone. That's what we're going to do with this meditation, and then we're going to create something awesome together. Okay, so go ahead and breathe into your heart, friends. Go ahead and close any tabs in your brain. Feel the weight of your body on the chair, your feet on the ground. Even feel the weight of your tongue in your mouth. Notice the rising and falling of your breath, the expanding of your nostrils. And notice any sounds in your environment. Go ahead and close your eyes, Ezzy. I'm watching you. Notice any sounds in your environment and the noise furthest away, as well as the one closest to you now. just noticing without judging anything. And as you notice, I want you to know that any noises, any sounds, any sensations are just part of this deepening of this meditation process. And fully be here now. A lot of us are dealt with ADHD, whether it's diagnosed or undiagnosed. And I had to ask myself where that comes from. And it's, when we're children and we're in an uncomfortable situation, our human response is to fight or flight. But if there's nowhere to go, what do? We escape in our minds. We get ADHD automatically dialed into a higher dimension. We go into an imaginary land, or we're anywhere but here. So I just want to invite all parts of you to come back into your body now. Be fully present, fully aware, and breathe. Deep cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. We'll do 3, and on the third, I want you to send that energy from your heart into the ground, into the core of the earth. I imagine golden roots coming out of my spine, going down, down, past the soil, past the concrete, past the ancestors and our dinosaur bones, our dinosaur friends' bones, connecting with the molten metal magma in the center of the earth. And release. I just want you to release all the heaviness, anywhere you hold tension in your body. Just release all of that good stuff right into the core of the earth. And just feel 10 trillion tons of unwavering support of Mama Earth directly beneath your feet. Welcoming and absorbing that energy, transforming it. Transmuting that energy into support, into power, to grounded presence. Allow that energy to rise up through your golden roots, lighting up each one of your chakras from the bottom of your spine to the top of your head. See them all light up your root, your sacral, your solar plexus, the heart, the throat. Light it up. The third eye, where your imagination takes place, your crown, where your inspiration comes from. See it all light up and see a ball of light forming. See a ball of light forming at the top of your head. And I want you to put yourself inside of that ball of light, and on my count of 3, float up to the brightest star and beyond. 1, 2, 3. That's right. Up, 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 past the moon and the stars, higher and higher, feeling lighter and lighter. The higher you go, the faster you go. You go past the moon and the stars, past the brightest star, past the edge of the galaxy. The entire galaxy becomes small like a speck of dust. And you feel higher and higher, float higher and higher, feel lighter and lighter. And you go past this golden band, past the edge of the universe, past the golden band, past this jello-like substance. It feels like floating through water or jello, into this pink cloud of compassion. Feel the compassion in your heart now. Float past the light of compassion, the cloud of compassion, into this white light, this brightest, most iridescent white light. It's white as snow. I want you to float into the nucleus of that light now. And let go of your bubble now. I just want you to notice what's not love here. What's not forgivable here? What's not possible here in this space? This is the place of source, your creator power, pure consciousness, the life force that's connected to all living things. And if you've been here, you can use this power to manifest, to create and command all that we desire, as simple as making a request of Alexa or Siri. And just go ahead and say whatever was hard for you. Here's the command. Creator is commanded. Or, dear God, universe, I request that. You can choose the words that feel right for you. So it's either Creator is commanded that, or your word for your higher power, it is requested. That this issue be solved in the highest and best way. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Show me. I want you to float back into your body, back into your heart, feeling the sensation of your biggest problem, your biggest struggle, your biggest challenge, where you had trouble in the past letting love in. I want you to see it solved. I want you to see this white, golden, this beautiful light come from source into your heart, into your life, filling you up from the bottom of your toes to the overflow. Even have that energy overflow your head where it's covering your entire skin. It's this golden light. That's right. And see your problem healed. See it solved. When in the past you had a hard time to see it solved, you can see it now. See it clearly. Sometimes for those of you who struggle with active visualization, when you see a glimpse, name it. Say quietly in your own mind what it is that you're seeing. And as you name it, you will be able to see more, and you name that too. Maybe you can imagine your bank account balance, and whereas before it was hovering between a certain amount and another amount, now you can just name it and you see it expand. You'll see more commas. Where'd that comma come from? Wow, that was easy. And where in the past you had trouble trusting, you now understand divine timing. Everything is happening the way it's meant to. And there's a greater intelligence, a greater awareness guiding things to happen for you. Everything is happening for you now. See it. I want you to breathe this new awareness in. And just make a command of your higher self, your divine guidance system, to know. If you were to know what is the one action, the high leverage action, the one thing, the big domino, that if you were to address it now, if you were to address it starting today, it would make everything else easier, effortless, more aligned, with more flow, with more joy, with more bliss, peace, and love. What would be the one thing you had to address today? Go ahead and receive your answers now. Float on back into your bodies. Now, on my count of 5, I want you to come fully back, present into the room, back in your body, totally aware of all of the solutions and exact next steps to manifest with more ease, grace, flow, and joy, and love. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on back, fully present, back in the room, seeing it solved, knowing exactly what your next steps are. Welcome back. How are we feeling? That was a big one, huh? I see you guys writing down, taking notes. Feel free to use the comment box as your note-taking device, because sometimes it inspires others and prompts others' thoughts. And we're going to do 1 or 2 shares, and then we'll do hot seats. And welcome, Haley. Thank you for showing up and showing your face. Welcome to Monday Mastermind. Yeah, we encourage our new members to share and Brittany, Walt, Kermit, Katie. Katie says energizing. I like that. And also some of our new members. If you are doing this with us for the first time, what's alive in you? How was that? What did you receive? Not all at once. Some of you are still taking notes, and that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna start volunteering people. Hadn't do that in a while. All right, Brittany, what's alive in you today? Oh, and before we do this, we're gonna do a warm Manifest X welcome to Brittany. She loves it. So, so the way that it works is, please find the unmute button right now. Click it, and we're gonna be 1, 2, 3. What's up, Brittany? All right, with insane enthusiasm. Y'all ready for this? Unmute. 1, 2, 3. What's up,
What's
Brittany?
up, Brittany?
What's up, Brittany?
What's up, Brittany?
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, Brittany?
So yeah, just combing, remaining, like the biggest message is just remaining dedicated, staying committed to the path, not letting concerns get the best of me. So that's kind of what I got from it.
Love it. I feel like that's appropriate for you because you've been showing up so committed and so consistent.
Oh, thank you.
I love that. So stay the course. That's a really good message. Love that. Thank you for sharing. Snaps for Brittany, everybody. Beautiful.
Hey.
While you're here, I want to make the most of your moment here. Brittany, have we talked about this concept of unreasonable requests?
Not that I recall.
Okay. So one of the abundance frequencies is ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. But a lot of times we don't ask. Why don't we ask? Because we have reasons. We've got justifications. Oh, I could ask for this, but they will probably say no, like blah, 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 right? So getting into the magic of making unreasonable requests allows you to ask for exactly what you want without any justification. And I like to practice, and I invite each of you to practice unreasonable requests as a great service to the group. Because guess what? Who here likes helping people? Just like raise your hands if you like to help people. See, that's everybody. And so how do we know how to help people when we don't know what they need? We don't. So when you make an unreasonable request, you tell people how we can help you. That makes them happy because they like helping people, just like you do. Pretty neat, right? So I'll give you a quick example, unreasonable request example. I went to the airport and they're telling me, yo, you're late. Like the gates are shut, you know, it's like 30-45 minute rule, Spirit Airline. And they're saying, look, you're late. Like you can't get on this plane. Like you got to get the next one. So I was like, have you ever made an exception? That's a great question for an unreasonable request. Have you ever made an exception? They're like, yes. I'm like, what happened? They're like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, can you see how this is just like that? Yes. Okay, great. I got on that plane. Unreasonable request. It made no sense. Why would they make an exception? I had no particular circumstance. I just wanted to get on that plane, you know? So I want to have you practice at the grocery store, like everywhere that you go, unreasonable requests, and especially right here. And what are some requests that you guys need to be asking for? Is like, hey, I'm doing a project launch, product launch, program launch. Who do you know that might fit my ideal avatar? Right? As referrals. Or I'm looking to launch an event. Who do you know might be a great speaker for it? Right? Or I'm looking to join this thing, like I'm raising money for this charity or for this project, right? Or I have this friend who needs support, unreasonable request, please support my friend. Or I just released my first YouTube video, please comment on it so we can beat the algorithm or whatever. Like anything goes, right? So unreasonable requests, And I'm going to start with Brittany, and we're going to play this game. But before I do, I've got to remind you all on the ground rules of Manifest X, because I think some people forgot. What is rule number 1 at Manifest X Mastermind? Who can tell me? Anybody go, just unmute. You can just talk.
Play 125%.
That's right.
Yeah, play full on out. Play full
That's
on
it.
out.
What do you say,
Wow.
Chris? What do you
Oh,
say?
I said play full on out.
That's it.
That's number 1. Number 2 is that when somebody get on, you gotta say, "What's up, Brittany?"
Yes, that's not a rule per se, but I like it. And yes, play full out. 125% is a little bit more than I expected, but I like the energy, Lewis. So bonus points for that. 100% is more than enough. Just be here 100%. And what does it look like to show up 100% is participate, make yourself uncomfortable, volunteer for the hot seat, be off mute, be on camera, play full out. Of course, some people have, a really messed up bad hair day, so by all means don't be on camera, but for the most of you, I don't have a good reason not to be. All right, so anyway, back over to you, Brittany. Thank you for being our guinea pig and playing full out. What is your unreasonable request if you had one?
So it's literally the first one that you used as an example. So I have a basically a group coaching that I am looking for empaths who are looking to level up in their lives, overcome trauma, overcome limitations, and really become powerful leader in their lives. This is Obi, by the way.
Yes, and that's Obi. Amazing. So I guess your question is, who do you know that's an empowered empath who's looking to level up in their life? Is
Or
that right?
looking to be empowered.
Or looking to be empowered.
Yeah.
Boom. Beautiful. Do you have an incentive, like a referral incentive, bonuses? Not that you need one, but just curious.
Yeah, I'm willing, unless otherwise discussed, I'm willing to give 500 per person that successfully signs up and pays in full.
Amazing. Who'd like to make an extra $500? I mean, that's pretty nice for an introduction. That's pretty neat. If you're here, you probably know an empath. So thank you. Snaps for Brittany. It serves us very well that you make your unreasonable request. So thank you for doing that.
Thank
So,
you.
see how easy that was? Please message Brittany directly to ask her more questions, to know if you know the empath or if you are the empath that Brittany needs to be talking to for empowerment. Okay. And maybe you make an extra $5 or 1,000. Like, why stop at one referral, right? All right. Now, see how easy that is? Up next, who's got an unreasonable request? I'm gonna volunteer you. So I see Godwin in the house. I want to acknowledge Godwin, my brother. I just met somebody, Kessa, that you got to talk to. She's running the Global Awakening Initiative, the summit, and it's a celebrity event, so she's gonna have celebrities there. I know that you love to jam with celebrities, so I want to make the introduction for you. Make sure I don't forget to introduce you. Cool? Cool. All right. I'm gonna volunteer Chantel. Everybody, give a warm Manifest X welcome to Chantel. Everybody, find your unmute button. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3. What's up, Chantel? Y'all ready? Unmute. 1, 2, 3. What's up, Chantel?
What's up, Chantel?
What's up?
Chantel, what do you do for people so people have an idea? I know you're a powerful money coach, and just tell them a little bit about that. And what is your unreasonable request today?
Sure thing. So I am the millennial money coach for creative freelancers and those that just need help with budgeting, saving, and self-investing on themselves with money, because you gotta invest money in yourself.
Love it.
Let's see. My unreasonable request. All right. So currently, I have two things. I have my package that I made a while back for, oh God, forgive me, Mary, I'm forgetting when we did this challenge a while back.
Oh, you need to get paid to speak? Oh, the Raise Your Prices challenge?
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, that feels like decades ago.
I know.
Lifetime ago. Keep going. So you created your package, your premium package.
Yes. So I have my premium package, which includes 3 to 6 months of one-on-one money coaching, as well as my online course, which, well, I have the option to sell that separately for those that are self-paced, or if they want additional help with me, that's part of the package. And pretty much a way to help people to see what they can do better with their budget, see maybe there's something different they can do with their savings. And again, it maybe is figure out what's the best method to start investing in themselves, whether maybe invest in their health more. Maybe they're already doing well with their health and their other stuff, but they need to figure out where they need to invest more so they can join us here in different masterminds and grow their business. So I'm looking for those that are in the creative realm, whether the music realm, the entertainment realm, and are trying to make that next step. And I like to set up a coffee chat to see like, all right, am I your best fit? Are you my best fit? Can we work together?
Gotcha. So you're looking to do what you call like coffee chats, kind of like discovery calls with creatives, artists, entrepreneurs who are looking to work on their money game, specifically towards budgeting and where to invest, etc. Right?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Beautiful. So I guess the question for the group is, who do you know? Who do you know that fits Chantel's ideal client description? And how can people get in touch with you, Chantel?
I am just about to put my phone number on here.
Perfect. That's a great idea. I love receiving texts and texting people. If you like to receive text and invitations from us, if you're not already receiving them, I just dropped my phone number here. That's our business line. So you can text me. Literally, I love receiving texts. Epic. There you go. Chantel's number is right there. Awesome. So I think what we're going to do is I'm thinking, are we doing the breakout rooms? Let me check in with the group. We have 17 people on. Okay. Yeah, we're going to open the breakout rooms. And what we're going to do is we're going to share with your group rapid fire. So you're going to need one timekeeper and a note taker. And the timekeeper's job is to cut people off when the time's up, because you get 2 minutes per question per person. So that's really 8 minutes for 4 questions. Oh, I forgot to ask that. Chantel's giving $100 for the referral. Perfect. So I'll give you the questions and we'll open the breakout rooms and you're going to select a timekeeper and a note taker and we'll rock and roll. And the questions you'll be answering are I'm typing them in the chat in real time. What's your biggest challenge right now? And that can include your business or your life. All parts of you are welcome here. That's the first question. Of course, you gotta tell people a little bit about who you are, what you do. You're going to answer the question of what would support look like? That's an important question. So that's similar to your unreasonable request, right? If you say, hey, support looks like direct referrals. Support looks like ask me clarifying questions. I don't know where I'm stuck. Support looks like, share with me your resources, tools, systems for solving this problem. Cool. So what does support look like? And then you will be supporting them with the resources that you have. And I'm feeling into the final question. What actions are you committed to taking to solve that? So this is basically with all the resources that you're receiving, what is your next step? Okay, so that everybody walks away with clear, like you expressed your challenge, you express how you like to be supported, some examples, and you're once you receive the support that you need, here's my next action step. Very simple, okay? So literally 3 questions, and you're gonna be off to the races. Is that clear enough, or should we do an example together? Walt is nodding, like clear enough? We'll nod.
Clear.
Okay. There's lots of masterminders in here who are going to be able to guide you. So if you're not going first because you're like ready and you're going to grab the mic because you're playing full out, then the rule is the person with the shortest hair goes first. Okay, that's a rule at ManifestX. Boom. So breakout rooms are open. Happy connecting. Hey, friends. Oh, Katie, I want to make sure you guys have this, especially Jackie when she gets back online. Our event guide. Did we talk about this?
Is that the one that we shared in the last
Yeah,
meeting?
that's the
Okay.
one.
Yes, because I came into the meeting late and I think I did grab that link. Let me double check my notes real quick.
Epic. Yeah, it has everything you need from before, during, and after the event.
Okay.
Sweet. All right. Welcome back, party people. Seeing all the love. Love it. Awesome. I would love one representative from each group to just share what was going down in your breakout room. And I want you all to nominate somebody right now so we can grill them on the hot seat with so much love, of course. Who should speak for your group? Louis.
Yes, Empress.
What's up, Empress? They like you, or they want
What's
to.
up?
One of the two. I'm not sure.
I mean, who doesn't like Empress? You know what I mean?
All the above. Yeah, you ran it.
Empress.
So
What's up? What's up? I just want the amazing soul share. I mean, all I can say is we shared each amazing soul challenge and support, and Divine Source used me right there in that session. And then when it was about to close, I just shared everybody, this is the reason why I'm an intuitive business advisor. So have Louis now, have Kermit, Chantel tell their experience, because it's their experience. And so that's why I said that's what it is to serve, you know, and be able to see I do bring out results. So follow my instructions.
Love it. Sweet. Sounds like you had an epic group going there.
Yeah.
All right. Who's up next? I know Brittany had a small group happening.
Called out again. All right. So with Walt and Eve, and yeah, it was great to connect with both of them to see, you know, what their needs are, what their next steps are. And yeah, definitely a great connection there. So it's really exciting to see how things progress and how we get to support each other too.
Gotcha. And is Eve iPhone number 2?
Yes.
Gotcha. Welcome, Eve. Cool. I don't think I've met Eve. I'm excited to meet. Beautiful. Amazing. So who will share from our group? Not me.
I guess I'll share.
That's right, Katie.
All of us, even all of us are in some form of intuition and dealing with the resolution of emotional triggers around trauma of our past in different ways. With Will being the one person who was more of a business to business marketing. But still, it sounded like he connected a little bit with what the rest of us were talking about. And it was just nice to hear what everyone else was going through and that we're all struggling with the same thing in different ways.
Yep. And so I love hearing that because, you know, it is like one of the biggest challenges that in our human conditions that entrepreneurs have, as well as regular muggles, okay, is what's called the snowflake effect. Yeah, you know what the snowflake effect is? The snowflake effect sounds like this. I'm having this special problem and only I have it and only I understand it, and it's really painful, but nobody gets it because only I have it. And snowflake effect makes us think that nobody else has cracked this code, solved this problem before, and we have this unsolvable problem that nobody can ever understand. However, when we get into rooms like this, and you say stuff, you know what? Sometimes I don't feel confident to reach out to people and invite them into my program, or sometimes I don't feel like asking for a sale. Oh, you know what? Sometimes when I ask for a sale and they say blah, 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 I'm like, I know I could say something back that will help them make a decision, but I don't want to. And so I just say, fuck it. And I think it's on anybody else dealing with this. And then everybody goes like, yup, me too. And you're like, fuck, I guess it's all of us. You know, and so this is it. Like the human experience is literally full of these little things where our ego tells us stories and we feel all alone in it. And so this is the one place that the community that I needed, the place where it's okay to be vulnerable, to be real, to say, here's my real challenge, you know, like here's what's actually real for me right now. And anybody else deal with this ever, right? Because chances are we all have. And if we've cracked the code or like gotten through something, chances are we've got something to give, like a lesson, a tool, advice, or at least being able to say, you know what, I've been there too, and I don't know what to tell you. That sucks, but I've been there. You know, that actually is helping as well. So just to know that you're not alone in your struggle and you can make it through. Does that make sense? So this is the power. Yeah, this is the power of community, y'all. So I really appreciate y'all playing full out. And I got solutions. So I mean, what I'm hearing over and over from pretty much everybody in this group is it's attracting clients. Okay, it's one of the biggest problems. Attracting high quality clients and attracting the kinds of clients that can afford their services. Okay, your services. So what I want to share with you in a nutshell is I have this assessment, and so it's called the 8 Systems to 8 Figures assessment, and it's informed by the more than 8 multimillionaire mentors that I've had on my journey over the last 3 years. And it's really a combination of what I've learned and seen as true from experience. And so what's so powerful for many of you mental wellness practitioners, healers, and coaches, mindset coaches here, the first 2 pieces of the system, the 8-figure system, is your belief system and your energy system. Okay, so just right now, check in with yourself. How certain is your belief in your program? How confident are you in yourself to deliver it to help another person? Because guess what? If you don't feel confident in your offer and that you can actually help people with what you do, it's going to be pushing rocks up a mountain to get people to sign up for something that you don't believe in 100%. Okay, so that's the first thing. So you want to check in your belief system. Scale to 1 to 10. You can pop it in the chat just right now to get clear on where exactly you're stuck. Next system over is the energy system. Okay, so we break that down to spiritual energy, mental energy, like that's your self-talk. Spiritual energy includes your being in alignment with your purpose. Okay, having a sense of mission, something greater than you. So spiritual energy, mental energy, emotional energy. If you're constantly like feeling inadequate or triggered or anger or like something is up in the energetic space, well, that's going to bleed over into your business stuff and it's going to distract you from being consistent. Okay, so emotional energy is just as important. Mental, spiritual, mental, emotional, and then physical. Look, if you're like having to take 10 cups of coffee a day, take 12 naps, you're oversleep every day, and like all of that, well, that's going to interfere, right? But on the other side, if you're going swimming, walking, and like working out, getting ripped, and you're just like on top of the world and you feel it in every cell of your being, physically, your nutrition, you watch what you put in your body, that's going to show up in your business as well, and you're prepared. So the first 2 systems are belief system and energy system, comprised of spiritual, mental, emotional, energetic, physical. Okay, and if you don't have that, that's your BE. Like it's no coincidence that it's B for energy and B for belief and E for energy. It's B. It's your being. It's literally who you are. Because wherever you go, there you are. Right? You're gonna bring that where you go. So that's the absolute foundation that everybody gets to be working on and continuously improve on. All right. So the next, and I think this is so many of you are looking to solve like a client attraction problem. But it's actually, you got to be the client you want to attract. You got to vibe at a high frequency. You got to show up with confidence and fearless. And, if you want your clients to step into living their dreams and be bold and be visionaries and all this stuff, then are you doing that? Are you living that? Are you being living proof that that's possible for them? So I'll end the rant there. Now we get into the stuff where you guys, okay, so we got the B category. Now we get into the have. Okay, it's be, do, have. Okay. Okay, actually, so we don't get into half yet. That's last. We're just going to cover the first 2 because the third one is going to be another training. The the do. What do you actually do? So now you're being who you need to be. You have your affirmations, your meditation, you're drinking enough water, you're getting ripped, your exercises, the miracle morning. I know Kermit has just practiced the miracle morning, which has been game changer for him. It's one of the frameworks for daily personal development that I practiced since going through divorce and burnout, and helped me getting through the hardest time of my life to just really show up my self-care. Highly recommend Miracle Morning, or any kind of practice that involves you meditating, exercising, affirmations, writing, journaling, all that good stuff. So Miracle Morning, Hal Elrod is the author, check it out. Yeah, so that will help with that. But now we get into the ATM. So ATM is literally what it sounds like. It's the cash machine, okay? It's like when you crack the code to the ATM, you know what your inputs are in order to get money out, all right? ATM stands for A, attraction. Attraction meaning, how confident are you on a scale from 1 to 10, that you know how to show up in a place, make a post, say a word, share your message, and the right people will go, that's interesting to me. That is for me, potentially, okay? Just attraction, getting attention, and getting people to become interested. That's it, attraction. How confident are you right now in your ability to do that with confidence, with predictability, you know where to go, you know what to say, you know you're clear on your message. Scale from 1 to 10. 1 is, I don't even know what message, who to talk to, nothing. Okay, well, that's a 1, and you gotta work on that now. Okay, but a 10 is like, you know, I know what to say, where to say it, and it works every time. Cool. So just rate yourself in the comments on the A for ATM. Where's your attraction level right now? Your attraction confidence. Play full out. Cool. I'm seeing April 5. That's good. That's honest. Number 6. Thank you for sharing that. Let's go. I want to see a few more. Who's at an 8? All right. Good stuff. 9s are great. Anything, I think 8 is solid. Anything under than an 8, it deserves attention, I'm pretty sure. It depends. You want to address wherever your biggest bottleneck is. That's really what you want to focus on right now. So number T, sorry, number T. So the T in ATM stands for what? I'm gonna poll the audience. Who knows this? Who has a guess? Who's willing to venture a guess? What might be the T in an ATM stand for? Some of you may have paid attention in the previous training. That's also fair.
Thoughts, maybe.
I was gonna say time.
You said time. What did you say, Kermit?
Thoughts. Your thoughts.
Good call. So thoughts would be in a category of belief system and energy system, like mental energy. A good guess.
Yeah.
So the ATM has everything to do with marketing, right? So the T stands for teaching or trust. This is where we give people the experience of our work, right? So you're educating the marketplace that you know what you're doing. You can help people going through a process. Oh, I guess I'm doing it right now. Right now, I'm in a T mode. I'm in teaching mode, trust building mode, because I'm actually delivering value. I mean, value delivery, okay, that's part of have. Once you have clients, you do value delivery. And when you're giving your clients, your ideal clients, an experience of your work, that means you get to teach them and show them what it's like to be working with you. Does that make sense? And so you're building trust and teaching them what you do it that way. Okay, so you don't have to necessarily be another person and show up like a marketer and like another guy or girl. You can literally be yourself, just give them experience of your work and have that be part of your ATM, your process. It'll make more sense when we cover M. But right now, my question for you to self-assess, are you consistently teaching your audience, you know, the solution that you offer, how it works, how it's different from other people's stuff, and giving the space and time to others through your content or your personal time, that they can trust you, right? That you give them value and you build trust that way. Are you putting out content on a consistent basis is what it comes down to. Whether it's live speaking content, this is content, or social media content that's value-based. Are you consistently doing that? 10 being, yep, I know what to say, where to say it, and I do it on a consistent basis, like weekly or daily. Okay, that's a 10 out of 10. Cool. And then 1 might be, I don't know what to say to people or where to do it at. And I can give you some tips on the type of content that will fly really well. Cool. Yeah, you gotta get that content out. Give people, so people do, you know, weekly webinars is a way of doing that. You know, regular workshops, or just constant YouTube, your TikTok uploads where you give people the value. That's one way to do that. And talk about, this is where your messaging comes into. Like if you give so much value out for free that people are like, holy shit, what's your paid content going to look like? That means you're doing it correctly. All right. So let's see. So now let's get to the M. Y'all gonna love the M of the ATM method. What might the M stand for? A was attraction, right? T was teaching / trust building.
Money.
Monetization. That's it. Monetization. This is where all of the effort you put into content creation, trust building, and all that good stuff actually translates into making money, making offers. And so the amount of money you make is going to be in your business is going to be proportionate to how many and how the quality and the quantity of the offers that you make. And if you listen to Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, he has a QQS formula, which is another framework. I don't want to confuse you guys, but he talks about quality, quantity, and spirit. The spirit in which you deliver the quality and the quantity makes a difference. I think you guys would love that. So monetization, what does that might look like? Hey, would you like to join this program or offer a post or an email blast that says, hey, we got 5 spots and here's our next workshop or whatever, right? It's actually telling people that you have something for sale that has a price tag. If you don't tell them there's a price tag and if they can have it and there's a result, or even go as far as having a guarantee. Incredible. Guarantees are a great way to entice people. But if you don't communicate what your guarantee is or what it is that people can walk away with from working with you and state an amount of money, then you're not properly monetizing. A lot of influencers out there in the world, millions of followers, zero money. Why is that? Well, they don't have a monetization plan. They have no product or service that they're offering. Maybe they have a product or service, but they're not offering it. So how will anybody know to buy it, right? So anyway, monetization. So right now, how on a scale from 1 to 10, how confident are you in the ability of your ideal clients to buy your offers, to receive your offers and to buy them? You want to have like a place where somebody can click when they Google you, where they can buy a product without your intervention. You really want to be in that place. If you're not there yet, that's cool. But like, can they go to an application form? Can they go to find out where to buy your stuff? Are you making it super easy for them? So 10 is like, yep, I make sales regularly and sales are happening without my intervention. That's a 10 out of 10, right? And 1 is like, what is an offer? Okay, so where are you on that scale? I don't have a product. I don't have the service. So where are you at? 1 to 10, playful out, drop it in the comments. Cool. Epic. Awesome. All right. Yeah, for those of you, okay, cool. I know Ezzy has multiple businesses, so I am not surprised. You're allowed to have things in the 4 stage when you're developing them. That's cool. And anybody here, like I see a lot of 7 and below answers. Y'all want to get clear on your offer ASAP, because there's probably people who've been attracted to you, that you've been teaching things that are ready to just say, yo, how do I even get started with you? Like, where do I buy? Okay, so it's time. Yeah, it's time to get clear on your offer, big time. We believe in premium offers here at ManifestX, meaning everything $1,000 and above, because it takes the same amount of energy to sell something for $100 than it does for $1,000. And I actually had easier time selling $1,000 and $5,000 and $10,000 products than selling like $80 security devices and cell phones in like my previous jobs. Okay. So it is actually easier to sell something premium and high ticket, because the client, the type of client who wants to buy it, is fully committed in it. Like, they're going to be all about it and they're actually getting better results. But that's a whole nother test off. If we're going to do an offer, make it premium. Cool. Good. So that's the ATM, y'all. Now with all of that, you could sum up your score, right? From A attraction. The max score is a 10, T 10, M 10. Add those up, that's 30, right? The perfect score would be a 30, which means your entire from stranger to customer process is dialed. All right, nobody is there yet. No worries. Worst score is a 3. If you have a 1 everywhere, right? So all of you are somewhere between 3 and 30. So just put your summary score in the chat right now. And what is your biggest bottleneck? Meaning where you have the lowest score and the highest. You also want to acknowledge the fact where you have high levels of confidence. You can pat yourself on the shoulder. Good job there. So what is the total score where you're most confident and least confident? For example, my total score is 30. Most confident in my teaching. I love to teach. And I'm least confident in my monetization. I suck at making offers, but it's a 10. I do it all the time. I'm exaggerating. Okay. Oh, 24. Damn, Kermit. Teach us. That's a good
yeah,
score.
I'm on. Thank
Yeah,
you. Well, I've been doing this for. That's why I found you, because I've put in a lot in, but I'm just not getting a lot out. I have systems set up, and I'm just like I've been, that's what's been getting me in the hole. Because I got like 3 or 4 or 5 different websites, and nothing's funding them. So I have the monetization. I have that you can go and do these things, but just getting the clientele and getting myself out there and being more consistent is what I'm more lacking on. So I don't feel like I can help, obviously some, but I don't, I'm new here. So I'm just I'm feeling out the crowd, right now, even though I can't see anybody else but me and you. So,
oh, really? Oh, cool.
yeah, I'm up.
Yeah, so I know you have a few websites and that's cool. I think that if you are doing, you are getting attraction and you're getting leads. Do people reach out to you about your services, ask questions, buying questions like how much is it or how much blah blah blah? Do you also help with these types of people? Do you get those questions on a regular basis?
I have lately, because at the beginning of the year I went on Yelp. They've been trying to get me on there for years, and I was like, no, it's too much money. And I finally bit the bullet and paid the money. And within 2 weeks I booked 3 appointments, for for the booth or photography sessions or whatever. And during this call, I've had 3 just pop up on my thing, requesting submissions. So that's what I mean by it's starting slowly to. I mean, these last couple of months, since June, I think has really been a change, slowly or gradual uptick in my my work. So, and then it's off because I've asked for it. Really, I've been manifesting. I mean, I manifested you, Miro, into my car. This is how we met. Whether I knew it or not, what I was asking for. But this community, I manifested. I've literally put down in my Miracle Mondays. Allow me to find the people that are going to change that. I need to get to the next step. And this meeting today has proved that. And you said that when I signed up, because I was hesitant about spending more money, and I did it anyway. And I knew I needed to do it, and I did it. And just the break off with Empress and Chantel and I have a name written down. I'm sorry about it. And Lewis has already been proven to help me already. So yes, following your asking the questions and waiting for the answers. Is really the thing. Waiting for it to show up, manifest it. Yeah, it's been a real big deal.
Powerful. You're a powerful manifester, Kermit. And now, clarity creates reality. Once you know where you're needing support, you know how to call it in and it shows up. So you're in a powerful place. And I think I would chat with you, Kermit, one-on-one too, to kind of get to the pinpoint exactly where your score needs improvement, because you have leads coming in. You have leads coming in through Yelp. And that's powerful. So now the process from them to whether it's an appointment, probably your appointment process, and then making an offer and streamlining everything so that you make money on the call. Plus, for you as a photographer, the biggest problem that a lot of photographers have, they don't have an offer that works without them actually showing up and doing something in person. So
right, and that's the hard part.
Yeah, actually having a product that will change your game, because then you'll make money on every call. So we can jump on that. All right, my guy.
B just flew into my car. Let me.
B flew into his car. Okay.
Landed on my leg. Okay, I'm good now. Sorry, I'll mute.
Gotcha. I just got a message. Need more monetizing. Okay, that's the number 17. All right. Thank you for sharing that. All right. Louis is reading the B energy. Okay. Beautiful. So I wish I could help everybody here individually with exactly where you're at. And we're running out of time. So what we're going to do is I want you to commit, okay, with the awareness that you have. One next step, one new action where you're going to make progress this week, so that the score that you put on this board this week will be 1% better. Yo, it doesn't matter. You're not looking for a total change here, but you want to make progress in your lowest bottleneck, your biggest bottleneck right now in your ATM. Okay. And report the progress on our next call. It's one thing to be aware of, where you need to change. That's another thing to commit to making the change. Okay. So some of you who don't yet do monetizing, it just maybe as simple as asking for the sale, making people offer unreasonable requests. I know you've been following my content for a while. I'm just launching a program, and I thought of you when I created it. Are you open for a quick chat to see if it's for you or someone you know? It can be as simple as that, And then you give him the offers like, yo, it may not be for you, maybe it's for somebody you know who you know that this is for. And they'll say, oh, dude, that's for me. That's amazing. Or like, oh, that's my cousin, Barry. Barry is going to love this. Awesome. Please introduce me to Barry. Are you guys doing that already? Are you all, those of you with the low monetization score, are you making sales? Are you asking for referrals? I know it's uncomfortable, and everything you desire in your life is on the other side of growth. It's the other side of the comfort zone. So you got this. All right. Yeah, man. Listen, if you have a score 25 or like above, we'll come to our next training, and we're going to give you the delivery part of it. That means you're probably losing money on the other side of the equation, where you're onboarding, your retention, your ascension, and then your affiliate, your advocacy. Advocacy is your stage where your clients are getting through your process so smooth and so well, they're getting results, they turn into raving fans, and every client turns into two. Right? All right. Cool. So what are y'all committed? Well, I guess my two questions to close us out is, what have you received? Your biggest insight? We covered a lot of ground today. What have you received during our session today? And what is your number one action step coming out of this? With all that you know about ATM, with all that you know about your meditation in the beginning, okay? You got direct instructions from your divine intelligence and everything that came out of your mastermind, your breakout rooms. What is your one thing that you're committed to creating by the time we meet again? All right. Please pop it in the chat. I'm also game to hear some voices. We'll start with Empress, and then we'll do one more. What's up, Empress?
What's up? What's up? As I was actively listening to the message, the one point was teaching trust. And that means specifically the value that you're delivering is the trust factors. So the content that you're delivering, the value, that is teaching trust, a foundation. And then for those who are going in your program and then giving the ideal client the work, meaning this is the trust that you have built and you want them to experience. And in that, when you're building trust, not only with yourself, but your ideal client, that's where that loyalty, commitment, and consistency will flow through. So teaching trust.
That's it. That's it. And the best way to do that is giving people an experience of your work.
Yeah, I think that kind of flows into mine, which is you have to give the people whatever it is that you're teaching. Is sometimes as a practitioner, it's easy to just have the knowledge, but you're like, it's so much more work to constantly be giving people that. And so you just have to do it. You have to do it. That was my takeaway from the first one.
Yeah. I love that. And I will say this, one of the things that we do to make it easier is, we deliver a lot of value during our masterminds and coaching sessions and events, and then we upload them to YouTube. So literally anybody gets curious about life change, they can look us up and experience the work. Of course, the level of energy is wildly different, right? But they can still get our meditations and do it on their own time, just from the YouTube channel. And the same with TikTok. We're just as well there. So, your social media content can give people an experience of your work by uploading the content or wisdom or strategy sessions that you are already doing on your Zooms, right? And another way to do that is to, like, the stuff that you find yourself repeating over and over again, it can be a PDF guide. You can make that available in a number of ways to get that into people and give people an experience of your wisdom and your knowledge that way. So you don't have to actually spend your physical time and energy to give people an experience of your work and have that teaching trust factor. You can use documentation, publish your documentation of the stuff that you are already doing anyway. Make sense?
Makes sense. And one thing you shared, Miro, with me before, you said clarity creates reality and with certainty. And I believe for all of us here today is that consistency and prioritizing when we all have these high priorities is like, how do we do that? And that's through we acknowledge and accept on what should be supported. That means being vulnerable, what you share with us today. And as we become high empathetic, meaning like empaths, the solutions will be drawn forth and the resources will come to avail itself. And this is what you share. And now I get it, collapsing time. And when we become a shared economy and ecosystem, because our ideal amazing soul is your ideal amazing soul, it becomes our amazing souls. And together we can collaborate and draw in our amazing soul into our divine audience.
Poetic, Empress. Love it. Let's go. Perfect. Let's close out with that. It's 4:44 here in California time. Thank you, all of you. Your new faces, please connect with me one-on-one or with Lewis so that we can support you in being a member if that's interesting to you. And to stay part of this community, please come back and what it all looks like. And for the rest of you, happy creating this week. Reach out to me, please, and Lewis, for support as well. We want to make sure that you're implementing the commitments that you made here today. And utilize the group chat for unreasonable requests, for I'm having a challenge, I'm stuck. Don't get stuck, get help. We have a messenger group chat. Are you all aware of this right now? Like, do you all know about the messenger group chat on Facebook? Just like raise your hand. Okay, we got to get Kermit on board. Make sure you friend me on Facebook, Kermit, and Lewis too, or Empress, or Leia, and any of us. It's like Manifest X team, just like Wave, so you guys can see them. So like friend them, so we can add you to the group chat. Okay. Sweet. I will see you on the next one, y'all. Much love. I'll go ahead and unmute and just share your gratitude with each other. That's always the fun.
Woo! Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Woo!
Thank you for
Yay!
everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Go.